Kaylee, what is your favorite book?
Okay, so I've actually got a list based off like target audience of what I would consider favorite books. For middle grade, I really love The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. There is this sense of, they use magic in this book as a disclaimer. They do use the term magic, but it's beautiful in the sense it's talking about love and love multiplying instead of lessening as more people come into your family and your spouse family. I really enjoy it, but I can't put it above Matilda, Roald Dahl. It's a classic. It was the one that I read with my sixth graders. I would read that book with them, and without a doubt, I would have kids going, I don't read, I don't like reading. We would read that, we would do read alouds, we would do our literature circles, we would do that book, and they, 180, they loved that book, and they were excited to read more. I'm 100% proponent for read alouds for all ages. Like, you're never too old for a read aloud. That's why audiobooks are so popular.
Yes, ma'am.
So those are middle grade, and this is talking about favorite books. These are all in the fiction category. And then children's books. There's so many good children's books. Jennifer Bosma, I Know the Plans, is spectacular. Karen Ferguson series. I love that one. She's got Guess How Much God Loves You is the first one, and then she's got another one. She's got three now. They're just so good. And then because my little girl is so little, we're reading Goodnight Moon almost every single night. She loves that book. And I could go on and on about so many books, and it's just like, pick one book, Kayla. It's so hard.
It is a challenge, and you're not the only author I've interviewed that struggles with picking just one book, because I think books have that power that we will have in different categories, different favorite books, or in different seasons of our life. Books will affect us in different ways. And what is it? My favorite little board books when my kids were little were the Sandra Boyden books, but not the hippopotamus. And what is it? Just all these really just awkward, strange, bizarre little books, or Moo Moo Baba, and it's just really goofy, because I'm sitting here having to read it 100 times, and so I might as well have something I'm enjoying too. So that's too fun. Well, Kayla, what's been the most impactful book in your life other than the Bible?
Other than the Bible, I think it's also one of those, I'm talking about, like, depending on what season in life, I can go through and I can say that these are some of the most important books when I was childhood. Like childhood, I'm going to name The American Girl, Josefina series. Yep. That, without a doubt, ignited my interest in history. And I specifically studied the 15th century Spain colonization of Mexico. So, that, without a doubt, there is a correlation there. Books are impactful. And then in middle school, I can think of several, including Dealing with Dragons. That's what was like fantasy. There's this whole world with dragons and all of this and princesses, and I love it. And I can close my eyes and I can picture my mom reading to us at night, which I think was so impactful for me becoming a reader and a lifelong learner. I think that's played a role in the connection I have with my siblings and my parents today. So, like you said, the Bible is, that's going to lead, shape your life. That is, and when I'm asked questions, I don't know why I always default to fiction. I do read nonfiction, and there's lots of good nonfiction, but I do default, thinking of books, towards the fiction side. So, to not answer while I'm trying to answer your question, there are several books that at different points in my life have impacted me and helped shape who I am. So it's hard to pick just one.